Steam is one of the largest avenues for people to play video games. It's the largest one on PCs, for sure. And it's run by Valve. And we've always had somewhat, you know, kind of precise ideas of who is playing what on Steam. Previously, data released from Valve and Steam showed what games people were playing or what achievements they were getting with about 2 decimal points, which was pretty good. But there was a hole in Valve's API recently that allowed people to get an extremely precise view of what is being played and what is not on Steam. This is very valuable, I think, for, you know, well, it satisfies our curiosity as fans, right? But it's also data that could help shape PC games, where they go in the future, where they choose to develop. I mean, right now it's all about Battle Royale. We gotta have Battle Royale and everything, but
that'll phase out.
Maybe it will.
I think it will. I give it at least, at the most, 6 months. At the most.
I think that is a very harsh critique.
You think it's gonna go longer than that?
I think so. I think it might be, you know, maybe not the same level of like a team-based shooter, but it's gonna be up there.
I guess because we see the way people's attention spans are nowadays, how it changes so quickly. And so once something else is introduced that can catch on, that seems to be the new niche, people will latch on to that.
That's actually really accurate because while we have this data, it is from, you know, let's say about a week ago. It's not going to be as valuable as brand new data for sure.
Absolutely.
As we're driving forward and seeing how quickly these trends are changing or not changing, staying stable, having a few surprises out there. But what they were able to do was use this API from Steam directly and be able to take a very accurate look at what's being played. Previously, Steam released data based on random small samplings, which is, you know, it's an idea, but it's not a very precise idea. This only worked on games that have developer-defined achievements. So it doesn't cover all the games. It covers about 13,000 of them, which I think is pretty high. I think it's a good chunk.
That's a nice
but only
number.
those using that achievement denominator due to the nature of what specific data was released. Maybe this wasn't the data that Steam would like to give to their developers or like to give to its community. But I think they've indicated that they might like to be more precise in the future. Anyway, let's get to what you were looking for. These are the most played games on Steam, at least of recent. Not a surprise. The top ones
are Battle Royales.
Yes. We have Team Fortress 2, which of course is owned by Valve. Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, I've just been calling it CSGO. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Unturned. Left 4 Dead 2 is way more popular than I thought it was.
It's a shooter.
I knew Payday 2 was very popular. I knew Warframe was.
Counter-Strike is there. Counter-Strike Source is up there too, and Paladins.
Right. Elder Scrolls. Damn, Skyrim is still that popular. Over 13 million players.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is that popular.
It makes sense because they keep the online aspect going.
Rocket League is a big one. Rocket League is definitely a big one.
Yeah, I mean, Half-Life 2, it's a classic, but it's old. It's old, and it's doing better than a lot of other games, almost 1,000. So they have the full list of the 1,000 most popular games, and you know, you could see some surprises in there. I definitely think you should check it out, though as time moves on, it might be less useful to you. It's interesting to see that.
Yeah, we fans want to know it. But like you said, some developers want to know it too. They were like, okay, where do we target what we're doing?
Games. Fortnite is successful because I think they have this constant changing atmosphere that people are in.
And they're adapting
Overwatch
to things.
does it too. Fortnite does it better though.
But they're doing it where they're adapting to things that are happening currently. Like remember, Thanos was a part of Fortnite for a minute. Everybody was like, I got to jump on and play.
Yes, so this data can be very useful. Check it out for yourself. You loved the video. You will subscribe. You thought I was cool and charming.